Caleb's Jail Stories Part 1.
Yeah. We accidentally told the second part first. I didn't know that we were going to be doing a series.
Me neither.
And hopefully this don't become a fucking series, man.
If you go back to jail, we're going to have to do Part
Dude,
3.
No, if I go back to fucking jail, I better be going back to jail for a good fucking reason, bro. I better have knocked somebody's lights out. I better have killed somebody.
Hey, you want to like
got curb stomped or something, bro.
You just want to like go on a walk?
Jail, fuck them.
You just want to go on a small walk?
Yeah, I just want to grab my I want to grab some shit from Interior. My nigga.
What's up?
Chilling, man. Listen to them talk about titty shit.
Yeah, I'm about to
Lactation.
film Caleb's Jail Stories.
Hey, on God.
Why does he tell them so passionately, dog?
Huh?
He tells them so passionately.
Hey, he be meaning every word.
That's what I'm saying.
That means every word. I wish that I could go down there with a camera when he in jail and see what he doing. Cause I know he on some bullshit. I know he on straight bullshit. I could just see him now. He over there somewhere in a corner. Got all the other prisoners and shit in the corner circling around listening to stories. Look at this nigga.
Alright. So,
You got the sunglasses.
yeah, man. Like, I had to get my sunglasses, had to get my Jesus bracelet back on. My mama got me, man.
All right. Caleb's Jail Stories Part 1.
Man, this is gonna unlock a little bit of trauma, but it's all right. We lived through it. We got through it. We made it. So let's wind the clocks back a year to 2023, and let's go back to specifically May the 31st of 2023. Let's go to that day. I was here with my ex-girlfriend Lily and Frederick. I don't care. I address her in my music, so why would I not address her right now? I don't do sneak dissing. I don't do subtle shots. Like I said, if I'm shooting, I will shoot at your head top. So I was here with my ex-girlfriend Lily and Frederick. We had just woke up. After about 30 minutes of fucking, I would say love making, but it was fucking. But after 30 minutes of fucking, I walked out into the living room, checking my phone, seeing if I got a shift for work. She proceeded to then get angry with me that I did not get a shift for work on the day that I did not have to work because I had already worked 6 fucking days beforehand. So she got mad that I didn't get a shift. Okay. I didn't give a fuck. I walked out into the kitchen and proceeded to go do the dishes because they needed to get done. Literally, it only took me 20 fucking minutes to do the dishes, man. 20 fucking minutes. But no. She moseyed herself on out there. And after moseying herself out there, she got on TikTok. And she was looking at the shit that bitches wear on TikTok. And you know, if you go on TikTok and you're a bitch, you know that most bitches on TikTok don't wear shit. So off rip, she tried to bait me into something. She was just like, hey, isn't what this girl's wearing cute? And I was just like, doing the dishes, just like, uh-huh. She's like, you didn't even look. I'm just like, yeah, because you're trying to bait me into looking at your phone and it's probably some half-naked bitch. I don't need that drama. I'm trying to do the dishes. She got mad, walked back into the bedroom. She came back out the bedroom, proceeded to shove me while I was doing the dishes, and was like, what the fuck? I was just like, yo, stop, get away from me. I go back to doing the dishes, and she goes and sits back down. And I'm just looking at her, and I'm just like, why the fuck did you just do that? And she said, cause honestly, you don't ever react to me anymore. I said, oh yeah, I stopped giving you reactions. I stopped giving you the thing you wanted from me.
You talking about that white bitch Lily?
Yep, I'm talking about that white bitch Lily.
That white bitch.
But Oh, and that's not even the worst what she did. I'm going to tell you everything she did, but even everything she did on that day was not the worst that she did. That white bitch had the audacity to look me in my face and call me a nigger twice. Twice. Like, nah, not N-I-G-G-A. I'm talking N-I-G-G-E-R. This bitch called me a nigger. There is absolutely no reason that bitch should have said that shit. Her dad also called me a nigger twice as well.
You let her dad call you a nigger? I slapped the shit out that man.
But I wanted to. That's why I looked at that man. That's why I looked at that man and told him I have no respect. I have no respect for that man. But I digress. I'm sitting there and Lily starts arguing with me, and I don't want to argue with her. I go back into the bedroom. I'm about to sit down. I'm about to smoke out my new 6-shooter that I just got. And I'm just chilling. And
oh yeah, hey. Jesus loves you.
And
What?
Jesus loves you. That's for everybody.
And so I'm inside my room, sitting on the bed, just chilling. Well, I'm about to load up a 6-shooter and smoke it. And she comes inside and she's just like, you never want to do anything with me. You never want to be interested in what I'm doing. I'm just like, bruh, just because I'm not interested in some bitch on TikTok, that makes me not interested in everything you want to do. Is your life TikTok or something, or do you have a life off of your phone? That made her mad. And she was like, you know what? I'm just going to go hang out with my friends anyway. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Go do what you want. I said, matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I said, I will do you one better. We're done. I'm done putting up with this from you. It's over. And she proceeded to go off, be like, oh, it's over? You're going to break up with me? You think you can do better than me? I'm just, yes. Anything will be better than you and your fugly ass attitude, shorty. And so she proceeds to start like, people really need to know that I'm not capping, bruh.
Be safe.
Y'all need to know I'm not lying, man, at all. Proceeded to come out and start hitting me for no reason.
Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck.
Oh yeah, notice how your tone changed. Bro, what's you saying here hitting me for?
Give me my fucking house key now. Thanks,
Get
piece
out.
of shit. I love that you just wanted to hand it to me after recording.
No,
it's funny,
you
you're
didn't.
She tried to call me toxic. I'm sitting there calm and she beating on me and she calling me toxic. Excuse the shit out of me, bitch. You're delusional.
Is this leading up to jail?
This is leading up to jail.
Hell yeah, I'm wondering.
Yeah, it is, bro. Like dog.
So
I mean, this bitch destroyed my crib, bruh. Like, this bitch literally was destroying my fucking crib. Will that shit load?
I love filming.
Like, bro. Like,
This
look
is
at
like
the
the
fucking
most
floor
fun
of
I've
my
had
shit,
in like a
bro.
month.
All that broken ass glass and shit. It's from that crazy bitch swinging it around, breaking it. Like, bruh.
Damn.
So it got worse. She called her mom, and her mom proceeded to call the police. And the police were on their way over, and she knew that I did nothing wrong. She absolutely knew it. So, and she was saying on the phone with her mom, if you could pull call logs, you would be able to see it from that day. You would be able to see her calling her mom and her on the phone saying, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm going to stab him in the neck. I'm going to kill him. He's not leaving me. Like, you could hear that shit. So she was verbally threatening to stab me in my fucking neck and literally grabbed a piece of glass and was going to stab me in my neck. All I did was grab her wrist and restrain her. And that is where this bite mark came from. It was way worse back then.
Still there.
Still there. And then the bitch decided, because I muscled out of her arm.
Bitch, you dog.
Dude. Yes, on my thigh.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
She bit you there too?
She bit me there too. I had bite marks on my other shoulder. I had bite marks around the back of my neck, the top of my shoulders, bruh. I had bite marks and scratch marks everywhere from this bitch. And not the good ones.
That's fucked up, dude.
Like, bro.
She's a rabid dog.
Dude.
All right.
So, and then the police get there, and they're checking her out, and they're listening to what she said, and here she flipped the whole script. She was just like, he didn't do anything. I promise he didn't do anything. She's in the apartment. He didn't do nothing. I promise he didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to me. I don't want to press charges on him. I'm not pressing charges on him. He didn't do anything to me at all. I'm outside, just standing outside, dog. I am just standing because I'm processing what the fuck just happened. I'm just standing out there like, dog, did my world really just turn around like this? Like, dude, that is what my leg looked like when she bit me.
Damn.
Yeah.
They got infected?
Yeah. Like, dude. That's something I'll never understand. Even to this day, I still never got an answer to why this bitch did me like this. Like, bro, I know it's funny to you, but like,
I'm not trying to laugh.
That's a real fucking
I'm not.
question.
It's because I was zoomed in on your face when you said that. It was the way I was filming.
Bro, I know, but like,
I'm
that's
sorry,
a
I'm
real
sorry.
question I ask day and night, bro. Like,
No,
I've been
that's
asking
wrong.
it for well over a year. Like, why the fuck did you do me like this? But you claimed you loved me.
In my head, it was like, why'd she do me like this? Like, why'd she bite me? I wasn't
bro,
looking
like,
at
why
the
did she put
underlying.
why did she put me
parts of
through
it.
the whole ring of fire she put me through? Why
Yeah,
did
that's
she
fucked
drag
up.
me for 18 months? Why did she do that? Why did she feel like she could put hands on me for 18 fucking months?
Damn.
Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's one question I know I'm never gonna get fucking answered. And even if I get it answered, it's gonna be a fucking lie. Anyway, when the cops showed up, they were talking to her and she said all that shit. And I'm outside. Isaiah, neighborhood, he came outside. Jake came outside. They saw Lily's mom and dad roll up. And they saw her mom menace towards me, even though Lily was sitting in there saying I didn't do anything wrong. So Lily had yet again painted herself like a victim to somebody, knowing that they would immediately take her side and not even know the full story of what was going on. And only her mom did. Her dad told the cop that he knew that she had been beating on me. Her dad told the cop he knew she was beating on me. Her dad told the cop, I told her to stop or this would happen. He warned her that this would happen before they moved in. Months before they moved in, he was trying to keep peace with her, but she would constantly fight. And he warned her that this would happen. Like, her dad even took up for me in front of the police. And you want to know why her dad did? Because her dad saw the bite marks. Her dad looked at my arm and looked at my thigh, and I said, yeah, this is what Lily did. This is what she did. All because I said I wanted it to be over and I was done dealing with her bullshit. This is what she did. And she destroyed the apartment on the inside, man. Like, she destroyed that shit. Like, and he knew I didn't do anything. He knew. Matter of fact, they didn't even press charges on me. They didn't press a single charge on me. Only the police did. And even, man, I'll get to that in a minute. But But then the police roll over to me while I have my 6-shooter, and they're just like, you need to give us that or you're going to jail. And I looked and I'm just like, cannabis is legal. So this is legal. I'm not even smoking it. And then they literally just, like, bro literally muscled over and tried to take me to the ground and put me in cuffs. And I was like, you're not taking me to the ground, bro. I was like, you are not taking me to the ground. I didn't even do anything. And he was like, stop resisting. I was like, dude, you're literally moving my arm. My arm is dead weight right now. I'm not resisting you. Like, so they were really trying to fucking paint me as an aggressor. And I was like, dude, I'm not even doing anything. Like, come on. I went peacefully with him. Got into jail. And this was my first cellie. I don't remember this nigga's name, but nah, he is weird. I stayed up all night and watched that man. I did not sleep my first time in jail. The reason why, bro was talking about trying to take people's ass for their cakes. And I was like, nah, we gonna sit right here and we gonna watch you. I don't trust you. You come towards me, I promise you I'll take an assault charge. He didn't. He stayed down on the floor. I'm just sitting there looking at him just like I'm waiting, bruh. I'm fucking waiting. The people across the hall, they looked at me, they conversated with me while bruh slept. And they was just like, what you in here for? I said, supposedly DV and possession and resisting. And I was like, you don't even seem like the type. I was like, dog, I've been getting my ass handed to me by a little white bitch for the past 18 months. Nobody laughed because they knew how dead serious I was. I was like, y'all, you don't believe me? Look at these. Like, my arm and my thigh got infected while I was fucking in jail. And the officers took pictures of my injuries and they asked me, do you need to go to the hospital? And I told them yes. I said, these are human bite marks. I need to go to the hospital over this. And they still didn't fucking take me. Still put me in a dirty fucking jumpsuit. And they progressed that shit getting infected. So I was talking to my fucking people across the hall all night while I watched this dude fucking sleep. And they're just talking and they're just talking and they're just talking. And I was just like, man, you look like the type to do music. I said, I do. And I was like, really? What kind of music? I was just like, I mean, I sing for the most part, but I rap sometimes. And I was like, what you do? And then they just started like making little like beats in that bitch. Like they was beating on shit, making beats in that shit. I was just singing and freestyling over that shit, and they was just fucking with it. And they was just like, yo, bruh. They was like, you don't belong here. You belong in a fucking studio, dude. And I was like, I know. That's where I'm gonna go after I leave this bitch. And I was like, you think you're gonna have to stay here? I was like, I hope not, man. I was like, I called my dad and he said you gotta handle this on your own. So I hope I ain't gotta stay here. And when court came around in the morning, they called my name. I went and sat for 2 hours. Everybody in there was chill. There were no child molesters or rapists in the room, so we were all good. So everybody was just chilling. They all had their assaults, DVs, whatever. I had to go through 3 different proceedings because I was released that following day. I went to the hospital that following day. And they literally told me, Bruh, telling this story makes my fucking arm hurt. They told me if you came in a day later, you would have lost your leg. You got here just in time to get antibiotics and stop this shit. I had to take antibiotics for 2.5 months to reverse this infection. To reverse the gangrene process that was about to start. I had to take fucking, I don't even remember what the fuck it was. I think it was amoxicillin and penicillin. Or if they're the same thing, I don't even fucking know. But I had to take those and perk 5s for fucking 2.5 months. Now, I wasn't complaining about the perk 5s, but that amoxicillin, fucking disgusting. Like, I had to take that for 2.5 months because I suffered a human bite from a bitch. Like, what? You threw me in the financial hole. Like, I couldn't work for a week and a half because of that shit. I could not work. It pained to move the right side of my body. It pained it in the worst fucking way. Like, and then after 3 fucking months of having to go to court, 3 fucking months of having to go to court, my lawyer was able to reduce it down from a domestic violence. He was able to prove my case, and he pled it down from a domestic violence to just a public disturbance, a misdemeanor. Threw out the weed, threw out the resisting. All I got hit was with a misdemeanor. Walked out of that court with a $200 fine. That was it. I spent a whole, from the time I got out of jail, I was like June 1st. I was like, hold on, a year, July, August, September. I spent a whole 18 months out of jail before I had to step back. Like, man. And both times, it really just had, both times, man, if somebody would have just talked to me and listened to me and heard what I was saying and looked at the condition I was in, if somebody would have just did that for me, would not have went to jail the first time. And if someone would have just came out and fucking talked to me when I hit the trash can, wouldn't have went to fucking jail the second time.
Jail's a bitch, dog.